Hello, Likers. Welcome back to our channel. Your fave, your one and only, your baby girl, Malaika. So, Likers, today a critical review of Mr. Aloy's movie that I'm going to do it into series because it's too long. Out of Boundaries, episode 1. It starts with this couple. I don't know their name yet. you know the husband is ready for work, but the wife wants him to have breakfast, and also she has something to ask him because apparently, like, there's this money she borrowed from somebody, and like the person gave her a period of grace, and I think she has used that period. It has passed and she's expecting her husband to give her that money, but he's not like willing to give her, like he has other things to do, like he's not ready to pay the money yet, but she's, us women, we want something and we can't get it, we are not happy. It makes us sad, it makes us moody. She's not happy about the fact that her husband is not ready to, to give her the money to give to the friend that she's owing. So her husband is trying to make her understand that she'll have to be patient because at the moment he doesn't have money. He has some things to sort out, so money is not available right now. But we can see she's not happy. She's not happy because to her this money was supposed to have been paid like a week ago. you know these periods of grace, if she violates it, because her husband is telling her about towards the end of the month, and she sees that the end of the month is far. you know so the husband, like, I can't do anything, what do you want me to do? This is why women need to be empowered, because sitting at home being full-time married housewife, it's a problem. Men do not tolerate that these days, most men, honestly, especially when there are no kids. So the man is not happy because she, like, entirely, it seems like she's depending on him. So he went about his business. She's even trying to make him feel good by telling him, I love you. He's just responding like, oh, I don't know how some people will just be married to their spouses and behave as if they are enemies. The next thing shows the lady, in the kitchen, trying to fix things, and her phone is ringing. So the person that she's owing money, it's a girlfriend of hers. She's the one calling, to find out if she was going to get her money or not. you know so she definitely told this friend that she's sorry, but she's still trying hard, to make sure her husband give her the money, because she knows that her friend gave her a period of grace, and she's sorry that she doesn't know, but she'll try her best to make sure that when her husband returns back from work, he's going to give her the money so that she could send to her. Depending on the man, so she's praying and hoping, telling her friend to be patient, to just give her some few time. She'll see how she can sort this out. And thankfully enough, that friend is a very peaceful friend, a very calm friend, to give her some moments of grace. I hope she can reflect on a lot of things, because being a full-time housewife is not giving. The next thing shows her husband, who is back from work, but he's parked outside because he needs to take a call or to call someone. So it happens that he was calling his mistress. Omo, if you see how this guy is chatting with his mistress, he's having this strong face when he's talking to his wife. But come and see how he's smiling. He's all smiles, telling how much he misses her, how much he loves her. I don't understand. Sometimes I wonder, like, you see some men, the way they'll be treating their mistress, they'll be at home as if they are constipated, as if they are bloated. But as soon as they step their feet out of their house, they are okay, they are smiling. But like, what is happening? Kilo de, kilo she, eh? So he's telling his mistress that they were going to meet the next day, in their usual place, to spend some quality time, a time that you don't want to spend with your wife, but you have time. And he's telling his mistress, I'm in a no call zone, so we'll see tomorrow. prep yourself for me, you know. And she's making him know that she was born ready. Yes, so Zaddy, we were born ready, you know. I feel bad, honestly, like us, because what I know is that marriage is you have to be married to your best friend. Yes. You're supposed to be married to your best friend. So when there's a marriage where you see the couple cannot even sit and chat, it baffles me. So why did you people get married in the first place? I don't get. So he prepares to go in, and the next thing shows his wife who is inside, you know. She has heard her husband's car and she's waiting to welcome her husband. You know, she went to welcome him, but he gave her this cold welcome. This is the same man that was sitting in his car outside, you know, chatting. Look at his face. Look at how he's squeezing his face. Look at the strong face he's having with his wife. This guy with his wife is so serious, with his mistress is so free. Like, sometimes I wonder, how can you be so serious with with your wife, but you're free with your mistress? You know. So the wife is trying to make him understand, I've made some food, you know, please freshen up and come, let's eat together, you know. Like, you could see that even her, she's so scared to talk to her husband. The next thing shows her husband who went upstairs in their bedroom, you know, and his phone starts ringing, you know. He's wondering who will be calling. So when he checked his phone, he realized that that was his business partner Zach that was calling. So, and it was a good thing because Zach announced that apparently there's this contract that they were chasing from a ministry, like for the past 36 months, which is 3 years, and they called them that they got the contract. You know, so Zach was, based on the fact that they are business partners, Zach was announcing it to him, you know, making him understand that he has to prepare himself to travel out of town so that he will go. I think he will definitely be come here in Abuja, you know, from Lagos to Abuja, you know, because ministries are here, of course. So he's happy about it, you know. You could see he's very happy, like, to know that they got this contract, and he has to travel, you know, to go out of town so that he could try to sort things out. And he's very excited, you know, about the contract. You know, he couldn't help himself, which is a good thing, you know. More money, more business, more money, good. But now my point is, how do you feel when you treat your wife the way you treat your wife? Honestly, like, this guy, I don't understand, you know. It baffles me. So he was very happy after the phone conversation with Zach. He was really excited, you know, like he couldn't believe his eyes. And the next thing shows him, you know, eating with his wife, you know. And he was all smiles, you know. He was happy. He was eating while he was just, you know, when you're eating and you're smiling. And his wife was wondering, like, what's going on, you know. She wanted to understand, like, why are you smiling? You could see she was looking at her husband. She's even scared of talking to her husband. I don't get why. But at some point she just had to ask the question, like, what's up? Why are you all, you're smiling, you're happy? So that was when he told her the good news that Zach called, because apparently she knows about the contract, you know. Um that Zakov. So she was like, so it means, meaning finally you guys got the contract, you know. So he was like, yeah, we got the contract and I'm happy about it, you know. So he was telling his wife everything, and she was very happy for him. She was happy for them, you know, that her husband, at least, which means the man could be able to smile a bit, because his face is so strong. He's always bitter with his wife, but very happy, jovial with his mistress, you know. So his wife wanted to know, like, what's up, how is it going to work. So she made him understand that she'll be going out of town, they will be going out of town, him and Zach, but he will first go before Zach, and Zach will come later. Because to him it was more like he was bragging, because he is the you know, the brain of the operation and everything. So the wife wanted to know how long he'll be staying. I think he said 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, a week or two or something like that. So the wife was, what can you do? You cannot say anything, you know. Your husband is going to hustle. This is for work, you know. You cannot even complain. You just have to be grateful to God that at least he has something that can sustain their family, you know. So my people, I'm going to end this video here. Honestly, what I don't get is, like, how can this guy be so uptight with his wife? Because, and many couples are like that. I don't know if I will, please guys, like us, those of you that are married, educate me, because I might not know, because I'm not married, you understand? So those that are married, educate me. Is it always like this? Because I'm thinking that as you people, you like, you cut, there's cutting season, there's like dating period. That period that you're dating, you get to know each other, you fall in love and all the rest. Is that not how marriage happens? Because I think that's how marriage works. You fall in love, you decide to get married. So which means there's something that attracts you from that person. Will you be attracted to somebody that's so uptight? I cannot. It's as if he's bloated, he can't breathe. Yes, he's so uptight, he can't even smile with his wife and nothing, you know. So is that how it works? Please, married people, educate me. Oh. I don't we don't know everything. We learn every day, you know. Because what I know about marriage is that you have to be married to your best friend. You have to be married to somebody that you share lots of things in common. You have a lot in common. It's not only about trying to look for security or whatsoever. No, you have a lot of, that's what I think. That's what I know. That is how I see it. Because if we don't have lots in common, why are we getting married? Let me be single. Nobody has ever cried because they are single, but whereas people have cried because they are married to the wrong partners. Sure, you understand? So, please, married people, educate me in the comment section, okay? Please, I'm begging. I want to learn. I want to understand certain things. That's why I say marriage is not a do or die affair. It should be able to work for you as well as the same way it's working for the other person. You should know what you want in marriage. I know that I don't know anything about marriage, but at least as a human being and as an educated person, with my little experience that I have about life, I think I can give one or two tips or one or two advice. I know we have different things that works for us, no doubt. you know it's not something that you just it's not, it doesn't have a formula to succeed. But I think we have basics formula, like to get to know the person, to be certain that this is who I want to spend the rest of my life with. It's true that we never know people, because if you're going to be married to somebody who is this uptight, it's not worth it. You have to be happy, because toxicity is out of the equation. You need to be happy. If I'm not happy, why am I getting married? Yes, if there's no happiness, what am I doing in the marriage? Okay, please, my people, be married because you want to be happy. No, don't get married because you're escaping poverty or something. So on this note, I'll have to say bye, guys.